Professor K. Rajagopal Garu, former Vice Chancellor of the Indo and present Principal Investigator of Indo Korean Research Program. Give his valuable words to us.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
The dignitaries on the dais, the president of today's inaugural function, Principal Professor V.V. Nagireddy Garu, Mr. Sivaram Krishnan, the secretary and correspondent of this LENDI Institute, and my friend, the industry participant, Mr. Surya Prakash, and Mr. Linus Merriman, who is the inventor for the small wind turbine, is the inventor. So, Mr. Baekjo is the ESCO RTS company in Korea. He is the person in the administration of that company and principal administrator. The other two people, Mr. Yang and Mr. Kim, strong supporters of the electrical and technically very strong. And my colleagues here, student friends, ladies and gentlemen, press and media. So it's really a great opportunity and I'm very, very happy to be associated on this inaugural function. And I could see a jubilant atmosphere here in the young faces, and I don't know what you know about this project and what is going to happen, what happened. So I'll give a brief introduction about the project, what exactly meant for it. Then I also give you what will be the possible future research activity on this. So particularly, this project was sanctioned as a financial grant is from the Korean government. So the Korean government has accorded a project to ESCO RTS. It's a company who is the manufacturer of the small wind turbines, and this is an innovative product right now. Okay, it's now upcoming product. You have seen because the energy, of course, all the fossil fuels are going to be end, and we need to look for alternate energy sources. Particularly, renewable energy sources are more important for us. And you're all familiar with your solar power, where I could see on the top, you are supported with solar power. Now it is augmented with wind energy also. So far the reports, if you see, the wind energy is more reliable and even it's cheaper when compared to solar energy. But in India and elsewhere also, the power plant, particularly in the wind side, so you could see large turbines. So I think many of you have seen these large fans, in the open areas, and each from 1 megawatt to 5 megawatts they develop. But if you come to the smaller one, so it's still not seen. Why? Because there are several models, the vertical axis and other types we have seen, but they are in the industry is expecting, whether it is giving the same performance or not, so your institution is going to give. So I am particularly confident that the actual figures and true information can come from this institution. So that's what I thought. So that's why I think there are so many institutions, but your institution got selected because of the capabilities. So everywhere, see, NAC is there, NBA is there, autonomous status is there, good faculty are there, and particularly good at discipline. So all these things are there. So all these are the factors. So I appreciate this institution, and you may not be knowing, many of you, I am the member for the academic council in this institution. So that is the connection where a possibility for me to study about this college. So I could have visited here maybe 5, 6 times. So I could see what is going on here. That's where I suggested Mr. Surya Prakash to consider this, and I recommended your college why not, and he immediately accepted so whatever the decision. So he has confidence on us, and he accepted that. That's why now you are a participant in this project. So many of the students may make the small projects here. So data transfer and from Wi-Fi one system to the other system, how it goes, and you can study how the data collection will be there, what are the sensors, and how you can finally come out with that. Not only that, even the whole system, how it works. So all these things, I think small final year projects are also possible for doing all this. So I request the faculty members who are concerned in this area, I think may invite some of the student batches and see that they will be involved in such projects. So I don't think we need all the data to us, but what exactly we need, we have already informed the concerned people to get that. So finally, what I would like to say, any project. So this is a recent project, MOU is there, everything is there, okay, good. It's a beginning. And in future also, this institution will have a lot of scope to go ahead. So now your name is known in Korea also, South Korea, LENDI College, no other college. They are still this college only. So tomorrow, I think definitely there is a possibility. See, we should be proactive. We don't move forward, then definitely people will not recognize us. So what you are doing inside, nobody knows it. But what you are doing, if it goes out, then people will come to know what is what. So that's where I feel that is a great opportunity for this institution also. And I request Secretary to give complete cooperation for this institution. See that the project goes smooth. So anything, suppose see, it's a small wind turbine. I will end up with a small, so I could see one gentleman is not a, is a senior citizen, is working on a wind turbine, small wind turbine. So Surabakash is doing a rooftop wind turbine, but it's a car top turbine. So in his vehicle, on the roof of the car, he tried a turbine, wind turbine. So you have seen Hyderabad, how many of you seen? So the outer ring road, and one can go fast. So he wanted to test it by at different speeds, car speeds. So started with the 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 40, 50, 60, 70. There is a limit 80. Once he crosses there, the police fellow will observe. The cameras will be there. And that time even a police vehicle was there. Once he crossed the 100 kilometers per hour, he started chasing him. So, seeing the police vehicle coming backside, he increased the speed 110, 120, 30, 140. 150, 160. You can go on that highway. So finally, he could stop the vehicle, and the police came. The, you have a turbine, we could understand. You wanted to test the turbine, we appreciate, but you have to take proper permissions when you go on a public road. So have you got permissions? There was no answer from his side. See, your turbine, at least that police fellow was interested to know at what speed this turbine is giving you better efficiency. I know about it. It will not increase its performance if you cross 120 kilometers. Then why 130, why 140, why 150, 160? So he thought he wanted to answer that. So he said, my wife ran away from me in the off year. That's the answer. He could not understand. It's a what? No. One police fellow took her away in a car. Ah, then why? I thought that police fellow is returning back and handing over my bike to me. That's why I increased my speed. So all the research or whatever it may, so it's for a lighter side I told the story because I could read the story and sharing with you. But here the diversion will not be there. Okay, the performance particularly will be studied, and whatever the diversions will be kept aside, and true information will be given to the company. That's my request to this institution and the concerned professors. And I thank all the people, particularly management and the principal, his team, vice principal, and the heads of departments, others, who have given excellent support. Today I have seen this turbines, of course, this is the second educational institute. The others are not educational institutions. But everywhere I have seen the structure they have built with so much expenditure that it's not required. It can be put on a pillar. But they made a beautiful structure, spending a lot of money on that. So that's where the concern, the commitment, and the focus is really appreciable. So I appreciate it. And definitely, I'm sure that this institution can give much better information to this company. And I could see now so many inquiries for the server record about the product. Not only in India, neighboring countries, even Australia, everywhere, daily you will get calls. So probably you would have switched off his phone now, otherwise you will be receiving continuous calls. So it's really an innovative product, and every student just go there once, but don't climb that. When in rotation, if you go nearer, I think it will damage you. So you see the data how it goes to the systems, and you can your software engineers, computer science, you can write a small program or software. See that this software can transfer the data to some other systems if the Wi-Fi is available. Okay, so I hope you can understand what is the role of this project here, and I appreciate the students who are assembled here who wanted to know about these things, and also particularly I take 2 minutes small advice to the student. See, if you go out, you will be looking for a job. Korea, I went there, probably Hoseo University, when I visited in 2007. I could interact with students like you. Then what is your aim? That was a common question everywhere. So the students were answering. No, we wanted to become entrepreneur. So they were working to find out or innovate a product where after completion of their degree program, they wanted to start a production of that particular innovative product. So that means everybody wanted to become entrepreneur. They wanted to give employment to somebody. Here also, this idea is now started. Many of the incubation centers have come up. Probably I worked in Sri Krishnadevaraya University, Anantapur. Sri Krishnadevaraya University, Anantapur, I started an incubation center. Atal Incubation Center. Probably may not be knowing. I think I request your people also to join hands with the team. And Professor Nagushin Raji is there. So, when I was Vice Chancellor there, we tried for that, sanction from Niti Ayog. So they sanctioned only 13 out of 4,000 applicants. In the 4,000 applicants, IITs are there, NITs are there, central universities are there, and so many. So, in spite of that, out of that, only one university in India, only one university in India, the state government university, Sri Krishnadevaraya University, Anantapur, was sanctioned incubation center, and now it was rated as the number one Atal incubation center in India. So Professor Nagushin is the director, and there was some interaction with him also recently. He wanted to suggest some of the colleges he is going to pick up, so that he will transfer the information here, and you also can start up an incubation center. So the young people here, instead of seeking for jobs anywhere, you will get job. Today, any graduate is getting a job, computer science and software, even mechanical or electrical or civil, whatever it may be. So everybody is going to that white collar job. Make it. That's different. But come to a different field. Think that how to become an entrepreneur. You can give employment for your friends. So instead of seeking a job, you become a job giver. So that's my final advice to all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving us a valuable words on the project and giving us a complete idea and our responsibility of what to do in the project. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Sri Surya Prakash Gajala, CEO, Managing Director, Archimedes Green Energy India, to please take over the session.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected Principal Sir, Dr. V.D. Ramareddy Garu, respected Professor K. Rajgopal Garu, and respected Secretary Sir K. Shivaramakrishnan Garu, and all my Korean friends, Mr. Linus, Mr. Baek Yong, and Mr. Kim, and also all the faculty members who have really supported us to successfully commission this wind turbine project in the College of LENDI premises within a very short span of time. And we have gained a lot of confidence by erecting these wind turbines in this college. Normally to do the erection of these wind turbines, because we are also new to this erection of these wind turbines and all, because totally this wind turbine is a totally novel concept which has been developed by Mr. Linus, which has been invented by Mr. Linus, and then developed in Korea, and what we call improvised in India. So now we need to install as many as turbines to get more experience and all. And I could say that Linde has given us one of the opportunity and also a great experience, that without a crane or anything, just by handling of helping some people, I think 8, 9 people, yeah, 9 people, along with only one engineer of Archimedes, could able to successfully commission it. And today at Linde College, we are able to generate the wind data, which is a very useful tool for us for the coming days, because we have seen the wind turbines. The first wind turbine, what you are seeing presently, the three-blade wind turbine, which is actually developed or invented or brought into the what you call into usage is 10,000 years back. And after 10,000 years, a new wind turbine has been come into the market. And the inventor of this new wind turbine has come to your college. So you can understand that. So we all think that, okay, wind turbine and wind turbine, three-blade wind turbine. So many places you can see the three-blade wind turbine, but you cannot see a new design of wind turbine anywhere in the world. You can see a Google pictures, many college students or many people have done it, but none of the successful model is available for a commercial sale at any place of the world. And I could proudly say that this Archimedes wind turbine, we have took almost 25 years of journey to take this product, to bring this product into the market. And now, and 25 years for any person to do only R&D without income, you can understand what is his struggle, right? So along with Rhinus, okay, he did his 25 years of his career, life, and all those things. And SKRTS from Korea with so many engineers without any income or anything has put their 15 to 20 years of their experiences or their efforts and all. And Archimedes India also from 2012 onwards been there for this product, and we are also putting our efforts to improvise this product. So how this interest has been created for us, why we have selected this product, how could we able to identify this product? So we all know that the technology is one of the best tools. So how best we use the technology? So I could also encounter this wind turbine in a Googling the what you call Googling the computer only. So simply sleeping one day, just Googling it, I got this wind turbine. But how did I get the interest out of it? I did my polytechnic in 1989, and my project was also a wind turbine, and that wind turbine is still there in my college also. Right? So that is how the interest has come to me, and I started looking out for more details, and then contacting this Korean company and convincing them to give it to me, and bringing down the cost of this wind turbine to the rock bottom price and to make it an affordable part of it. So whole concept of it, though the Korean or Mr. Reines could develop the product, but was for manufacturing in Korea, it is too expensive and it is not sellable. So that is how they have chosen India as one of the partners. So why only Korea does this, apart from Reines, who belongs to Reines, it is Netherlands. So the most important thing is that we all know Korea holds almost 21% of the inventions of the world. So I think not only inventions, the products. So like our Samsung phone. So many people, almost I think 70% of the world uses Samsung phone. It is from Korea. Lotus chocolate from Korea. Hyundai car from Korea. Like that, there are many parts are there which are being developed in Korea and manufactured in other countries. So Archimedes wind turbine is also going to be one of the Korean products and manufactured in India with a great competition from China and all. Initially, few of the components, even the Koreans thought to make it in China to make it to the bottom price. But now they have thought that Indians are better. Indians are more comfortable to work. Indians are yeah, thank you. So, so almost I think they have come here to India for almost 6 years from now. They are being coming from 2016 onwards. They are coming to India and continuously they are coming to India. And now they say that they want to come every 2 months to India. Okay. Okay. What do they do coming to India? Okay, they have given the Archimedes wind turbine, and to say that this wind turbine Now we have to take it into the market. So to take it into the market, we require a lot of manpower, not so only few people who are presently working. So where do we get the manpower? This is a new product. So we have installed this in your college. What the purpose of our self-interest also, apart from the faculty learning about the project, but what is our request is the faculty should train and teach the students, and the students should come out to work in Archimedes, to work in Indian companies rather than going for a software job in the US or any places. So all of our concept is to take our Indian product to the rest of the world. So how this Archimedes is going to help? We know that we are going to face a lot of competition from solar. Solar, we know that it is been in the market for almost 100 years. Okay, and solar product in your college also there is a solar plant which is of 125 megawatt or 125 kilowatts and occupying a space of almost 23,000 square foot and generating a power of 3 lakh 50 units a year. So now your job is we have already installed Archimedes. So to generate this 3 lakh 50,000 units by Archimedes wind turbine, what is the space required? How many turbines you can put? How to compete with the solar is all the studies what you have to do, right? That is for which we have given. From our studies, what we can say is we can put one turbine at a 2 square foot of area. Okay, to make it to this 123 kilowatts of power, we just require only 246 square foot of area, whereas your solar is occupying 23,000 square foot of area. Okay, so this is all the economics. We have only some economics out of it from the college point of view on the power generation, how much it will generate the power, what best you can do the improvements out of it, what is the feedback you can give it to us, and all these things we are expecting from you. And from, I can definitely assure you, seeing the spirit of the faculty members of this college who have been regularly being in contact with me and asking for this project to be in this college, and they did a very, very wonderful job in supporting us. So the faculties also should support the company by giving the best students to work in Archimedes. So that is what is our request. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable words and giving us the importance of this project and also to know about the importance of the correlation with Indo-Korean project. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Rainer's Emeritus Inventor, Mr. Archimedes.
Namaste. Hello. It's really special to be here. Obviously, it's my job to talk you to sleep, so I will tell you a boring story about myself. About 19 years ago, I was really worried about the energy bills. I was not worried about the climate yet, only about paying the bills. So I know I will make a turbine and all my problems are solved. So I told my wife, I quit my jobs, I'm going to invent the turbine. And she was quite angry, I can tell you. So I made a plan to invent the turbine, but officially I'm not an engineer. I studied economics. So it's like the world upside down. Mr. Surya Prakesh is doing the economics works now, and I am doing the engineering work. But at my university, I studied economics, specialized in taxation, and I remember only one thing. They told me never remember anything. Just if you want to solve a question, start from zero, know where to find the answers and make the answer. That's the only thing they taught me. They taught me how to learn. So I think for you, that's also the most important thing. Just keep studying, even if you don't like it. It will help you. It will help you how you can study. And if you know how to study, you can study anything you want, even at a later stage of your life, like me. So I, I'm not, well, I studied, I studied for 19 years the turbine because you need to study aerodynamics and then you only have to blade. And then you think, it has to produce electricity, so you have to study converting movement into energy or electricity. And then you think we need to put it somewhere, so we need to study mechanical structures. And in the end, you are studying everything. And that is really impossible. So you need other people. And to understand each other, like 10 years ago, I went to Korea, and 10 years later, I still cannot speak Korean. But most words, technical words, are the same. So when you study and you know the technical words, you can discuss things with each other, and language is not a barrier. Well, is it right, Ms. Beck? Ms. Beck was in the beginning, I was afraid that we wouldn't understand each other, but now we are like a married couple. We start talking and then we stop halfway and we understand each other. So you will need help from a lot of people. And once I had a design, I was reading a very old book of Archimedes. And he has 2D shapes and he twists or turns or spins it and it becomes a 3D shape. Except for a spiral shape, he didn't do that. So I thought by myself, what happens when I twist it and pull it at the same time? And basically that's the shape of the Archimedes turbine. I thought I am another engineer, so I must be wrong. So I studied to prove myself wrong. That took a long, long time, and I'm still not wrong. That's the strange thing about it. Universities, colleges, they studied it, and it's right. So it's still remarkable for me. Are we already sleeping? Because that's my job. I have to talk you to sleep because I'm the last speaker. So please go to sleep. Anyway, where was I? I cannot remember where I was. My story. Oh, thank you, Mr. Surya. I was not wrong. Right. But you can have an idea, and an idea is just in your head. And it's not real. It's like when my wife said to me, "What are you doing? You are doing nothing." And I said, "It's not true. I'm thinking." They think that it's not real. So you need to get an idea into a real product, and that's where the trouble starts because you need the money, and you need investments, and you need a lot of other people. So, what the shit? So I ended up totally broke. I almost had no money for food, and yeah, yeah, I was a smoker, so it's more a problem because then you have to buy food and smoke. Uh, all right, but then I believe in the power of the universe, really, because at almost the lowest moment, Mr. Beck from ESCO RTS arrived. And he said to me, do you want to come to Korea? Yeah. So I said, yeah, I want to come. He said, oh, you have to come for 3 weeks. So I said, okay. He said, it's possible to make. We can do it. And we only need you 3 weeks, and then it's all done. 3 weeks became 3 months, and 3 months became 3 years. And all the time I was separated from my wife. She was still in Netherlands. I was in Korea. And she said, "Oh, you come to me, or I come to you." Well, there's two options, right? So I said, "You come to me." So she came also to Korea, and well, there's a product now, thanks to Esquartiers and especially Mr. Beck and Mr. Young and Mr. Kim. Oh, you're already sleeping. Oh, I'm doing a really, really good job. Great. Yeah. Fantastic. All right. So we had a product or a prototype we had. We started producing, but it was way too expensive. And again, at the moment you need a help, the universe will give you help. Oh, all right. Well, maybe I want to see that too. Anyway, the help came from Mr. Surya Prakash Kanjala. And they told me Surya means sunshine, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's in a kind of really sunshine or like you call your wife my sunshine. I don't know. Anyway, he is my Surya. Uh, he is making the products now, and he's doing all the economic stuff that I was trained for. And well, that's in short where we are now. And I end up in a LENDI college as a formal economics school person, and I think I'm the only not technical educated person here. So you probably all know more than me. My advice is keep studying. Also study at home. Study can be really fun. Download as many books as you can from internet. It's free. Maybe it's not legal, I don't know. And try to read everything you can, because reading is one of the most beautiful things. I think without reading, we would still be in the Stone Age. All right, people, that's it. And I feel that my job, you're not sleeping. I think you're all very young and you can stay awake for many, many hours. So I thank you. I think keep the job going, keep studying, and keep having fun. Right.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes, for giving us, sharing your experiences and all about the wind turbines and the Archimedes project, what we are going to do. So now I would like to call Mr. Beck June for giving his valuable words.
Hello, I'm Zed. I'm from Korea. Yeah. And I'm director of R&D Center as podcast. Thanks, big welcome, and thanks all of the I already recording, sorry. Yeah. And I cannot speak long cannot. So I speak Korean. Sorry. And I have to speak more shorter than Venus. I speak Korean. 감사합니다. 한국에서 와서 저희가 랜디 대학교에 많은 분들께서 시청을 해주셔서 감사합니다. 예, 땡큐.
You watch Korean
그동안
series?
많은 연구에 대한
You can check the knowledge of it.
그리고 지금부터 우리 인도의 랜디 컬리지와 대학교 A지와 함께 그 인도 내에서의 실증 연구, 데몬스트레이션을 제안시키게 되는데요. 앞으로 많은 도움과 많은 협조 부탁드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Right, it was in Korean. I did 10 years in Korea, so I will show you my translation skills. In short, it was a very long way of saying we love India and we love LENDI College.
Thank you, Mr. Wade, for your valuable words on our LENDI team. And now it's the time for LENDI team along with Archimedes team to take an MOU exchange. So I would like to invite all the dignitaries on the dais and vice principals, economics, administration, and all the department employees to please come on to the dais for the exchange of MOU.
Shinu.
Oh, just show it. I can do that.
Sir, thank you for your all presence. And as a customary practice of our lending team, we usually have a practice of felicitating our guest of honors. So on this auspicious day, I would like to call upon Mr. Professor K. Rajagopal Garu to accept our felicitation.
Yes.
Now, I would like to upon Surya Prakash Garu to accept our felicitation. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Wed Ju to accept our felicitation. Now, I request Mr. Reynolds to please accept our felicitation. Now, I request Mr. Young to accept our token of appreciation. Now, I request Mr. King to accept our gratitude. Thank you to all the respected dignitaries.
It's pleasure to propose vote of thanks. And we all know that our LENDI Institute has always been the place of interacting people. And today we have had Mr. Reines, Mr. Kim, Yang, and then we also have Mr. Bay. And along with Indian guests, Surya Prakash sir, and then our good old wonderful friend Raj Gopal sir. And he's not just a friend, guide, philosopher, and he's a director for all of us. And in fact, it has gone so well. And I think Rhinus must have enjoyed it. So, and this is just a study project, and there's a lot of happiness behind it. In fact, being a non-technical teacher, even I started learning. And in fact, when Mr. Rhinus was exchanging a thought in our language laboratory, by just enhancing the spirit of our own work within our campus, he has also transferred his vision. It is not that easy for 2.5 decades who is putting a lot of effort, and several times you have felt in his talk, he has mentioned the emotion that he has, how emotionally he connected. And similarly, Surya sir was also put in his own effort by saying how good that they are for coming out with the right productivity. And I hope we are lucky on the other part. So before proposing a lot of thanks to all these wonderful dignitaries on stage, I take the opportunity to thank first our management who has come forward kindly in investing a lot, especially in inviting these kind of people. And I also congratulate our both principals sir and the investigators from both the departments, ECE, EEE, and then mechanical engineers, all the heads who work seriously. And I profusely thank all the Korean team, which has been putting beautiful effort for us. And but lost, I'm telling you, I have a list in the whole process. And in fact, I'm very happy to propose my heartfelt thanks to Professor Rajagopal sir, though it is not quite essential as he always mentions not to thank him, but it is on behalf of all LENDI Institute, both the students and the faculty members. I thank Professor Rajagopal for his innovative ideology behind driving LENDI Institute. And I thank a wonderful towering personality. We have Mr. Surya Prakash, who has been putting a wonderful effort in giving us a right kind of a direction in what way that this wind turbine come true, especially on the roofs of LENDI Institute. It is so interesting when you have seen there is a lot of effort. It's not just one, two, three. It has happened only just because of the human efforts. Around 8 to 9 well-built guys of Jonnada who have supported us in lifting that kind of 175 kilo elephant legs and then beautiful shaped wind turbines. I was enjoying for the past 4 or 5 days looking at it, how it is going to come. It has happened today. And last but not the least, everyone who has put in wonderful effort for the past 3 or 4 days without what you call having any delay in setting things. Manikanta from Archimedes team and with his supporter, and Govind and other members from our electrical electrician part, and all the teachers of electronics and electrical department, everybody who has been putting a wonderful effort here. And thank you so much. And we need to see that this project has to give a lot of hope for LENDI's development, especially LENDI's academic development. And you, the young blood, has to now start working, not only looking at the wind turbine and bringing out the best from your study project. With this, I say namaskar to all of you, and let's end the session with our national anthem. Are you all ready? 1, 2, 3. Janaganamana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uttara Banga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchara Jala Vitaranga Tava Shubha Name Jaye Tava Shubha Ashish Mage Gave Tava Jaya Gata Janagana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He Jaya He. Anybody would like to have pictures? Already Raidas has given me opportunity to take the pictures. Yeah. So anybody would like to, because a couple of girls have come to meet him personally, and although we see girls, you can directly go and meet Mr. Raidas, who stays here for a while.